Let's go.
Wednesday afternoon.
Sorry, Van Nistelrooy is just interim.
Interim, yeah.
Is interim. Well, we'll see how it does against Leicester tonight. Manchester United is playing Leicester this evening, so we'll see how it goes. If it's impressive, you never know. It might become like Ole Gunnar soldier. You never know.
I don't think so. You see, the thing with coaching,
right?
The thing with coaching is, in as much as people might think no, shouldn't be, for you to achieve as a coach, you have to be ruthless. I'm sure we've discussed it here before. You have to be ruthless.
We have, yes.
The likes of Alex Ferguson, you're either in or out. The likes of Antonio Conte, you're either in or out. The likes of Jose Mourinho, you're either in or out. The likes of Guardiola, you're either in or out. If you're not, you're dealing with human beings.
Yeah.
We are dealing with human beings. And human beings are the most complicated animals to deal with, because they have their own thought. They can think. They can tell you, this is what I want, this is what I want. But because you're on top, you're the manager, you're the head. It's either my way or you're out.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So I don't see Van Nistelrooy as somebody who is in that category.
Yeah.
And why I'm also saying you have to be ruthless is, you must have a formula that you think as a coach, this formula is going to win me matches.
Right.
Yeah. And the players must strictly abide with that formula. If you cannot play that formula, or if you're lacking in some way, get out. Somebody else come in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll give an example of Chelsea. If you look at, everybody was thinking Maresca is, but he's building something.
Yeah.
And if you hear most of the pundits say that he's a very open person, he says it the way it is. He's not shy away from telling you, this is what I'm gonna do.
Right.
You're not in that, please.
Okay. Right. So yeah, carry on, please, Safimo.
So you must be ruthless. You must know what you want, and you must know how to go about achieving it.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, if that team is not performing, you can't sack a whole 11 players. It's the coach that has to go. So if I were a coach, it's my way or no other way.
Right. Right. Bruv.
Well, you're all blurred again. But no, what I was going to say was, as I said before, Man United are having a very long transition stage, and that goes back to Alex Ferguson, as Femi said. And I have to say, I mean, we all know he was probably the best manager in world football for many years. But I have to say that the fact that he's there at every match, home and away, is a kind of a spectre for any incumbent manager there. They think, oh God, the very presence of this great man, this great manager, in the crowd, if you like, in the director's box there, almost overseeing what you as a manager are trying to achieve, is a real pressure on the shoulders of any man who takes over there. And I think it will be quite good, actually, if Alex Ferguson didn't go to a few games, so they don't feel they're being measured or compared with their greatest ever manager. So I don't think that helps Man United, but it'll be interesting to see who eventually winds up with the job.
Right. So, what do we know about Amorim, Ruben?
Not much. I don't.
Yeah.
I hear he's a good coach. He's in the class of what's that Brighton coach that left. I hear he's a good coach. Anyway, tactically, I hear he's a good coach. I hear he's a good coach.
De Zerbi wasn't there. He was the Brighton
Exactly,
coach.
yeah. He's in the
Yeah, he
class
was
of
good.
Zabi and the rest, yeah.
Yeah,
He's a good coach from what I've heard.
Yeah, I wonder why Man United's gone for him. You know, they could have gone for anybody else. You know, anyone else.
But I'll be honest with you. What other coach right now?
Saw Femi and the ladies, Dr. Gladys and Phantom and Rose. We all have a lovely show every weekday. So join us for a lovely show.
Say hello to Phantom, Dr. Glad.
Coach. Yeah, he's a good coach.
De Zerbi wasn't there. He was the Brighton.
Exactly,
coach.
yeah. He's in the
Yeah,
class of
he was good.
Zabi and the rest, yeah.
Yeah,
He's a good coach from what I've heard.
Yeah, I wonder why Man United's gone for him. You know, they could have gone for anybody else. You know, anyone else.
But I'll be honest with you. What other coach right now is top class that is not okay? Look at Vincent Kompany. I will never have thought Bayern Munich would have gone for Vincent Kompany.
Right.
But
absolutely.
there are no other coaches out there anymore. Mourinho has been tested and trusted. It's too controversial. Bayern won't go for him. Guardiola is stuck in City. Who else is there? What's his name? Is in Real Madrid.
Zinedine Zidane.
They would have gone for Zinedine Zidane, but I don't think he's ready to go back into coaching right now.
Right.
So if they've not got any other option, the best thing is to have an interim in the meantime, or sign a 2 years contract. I remember before Guardiola came to City,
Right.
when he left Barcelona, he went straight to Bayern, right?
Yeah.
After Bayern, I think Chelsea was going to get him at some stage, but he said he wanted a sabbatical to go off the radar for a while. So when coaches go under the radar for a while, you approach them, they just tell you no, not now. Except you say, okay, when you're coming back, can we sign a pre-contract now and say, okay, if you come back in 2 years, we want you. We'll sign someone in interim for 2 years now, and when you're ready, we have you.
Yeah.
That was how City got Guardiola. So there are no top coaches right now, except the likes of Ruben Amorim we've just discussed.
Yeah. Okay.
There are no other top coaches.
All right.
Why did Chelsea go for Enzo? I'm not saying Enzo is a top coach, but all we have now is upcoming coaches, upcoming one. Just like the likes of Ronaldo and Messi have gone the pecking order on the Ballon d'Or. New ones are coming in now. The same thing with the coaches. New ones are coming in, except for those ones that are already there that are in a particular club.
Right. Just before I invite comment from Brav, is everyone okay for time?
I've got 5 minutes really, I think.
All right, okay. All right. So here's what I'm gonna say. I read a comment about Gary Lineker. He thinks Manchester United should have gone for Lee Carsley.
Really?
Yeah, Lee Carsley.
I'm surprised.
The England interim, you know, the interim manager, Lee Carsley.
I'll say I'll agree to that. Do you know why?
Really?
Go on.
Because he's been an assistant coach for many years. Right?
Right.
So he knows the mistake of every other coaches that have been there. So why not try? Why not give him 2 years contract and see what he's going to do?
Yeah, that's what Gary Lineker thinks. Bruv, just quickly.
Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't hire him. I don't think, nothing personal against him, but I don't think his performances with the team, his tactics were particularly appropriate. I mean, they struggled in the first of, or the 2 games ago, they struggled very badly. I think probably lost the game a bit better in the last one, but it was a system none of the players seem to understand. So I think you're taking a bit of a risk with someone who has kept below the radar as the under-21 England manager. But yeah, he may turn out to be great with the team, but I'm not so convinced.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see how Van Nistelrooy how he runs out tonight. See if he wins his first game in charge as the interim manager. Right. So this is all we've got time for. Southend, would you want to do the conclusion, please?
Yeah, thank you very much. It's been another exciting edition on the Football Referee. We hope you have enjoyed it so far, and we hope to see you next week for another interesting topic on this same program. So from me, I'll say you have a beautiful evening and see you next time.
Right. So I'm Emmy Hikins, and he calls me bruv.
Well, I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me Cuz.
All right, so it's a goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me as well.
Right.
Southend and the ladies, Dr. Gladys and Phantom and Rose. We all have a lovely show every weekday. So join us for a lovely show.
Say hello to Phantom.